Why hello there, fellow citizens of the Empire, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to They Are Billions, Episode 12, Mines of the Raven, Part 3. This is a loot box right here. You can see it on the minimap. Well, actually, it's really hard to tell on the minimap. But yes, this is a stack of gold. I just am nearly maxed for my gold supply, so I don't have room for it. Speaking of which, a warehouse would not be a terrible idea to plop down. That hits a few lumber mills and hunting camps, so I'll put it there. And then speaking of hunting camps, I have all this new territory. I can definitely hunt on it. There. And some water. No, I already got the water.
What do you want now? Gotcha.
Ooh, this looks like it terminates.
Call that a plan?
Yes, it does.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, that makes my life a little easier. And I can fill this all in and not have to constantly fret about its security.
Oh, more ordnance. Yeah.
Good. I did worry about back here, because they did send a decent group my way from this angle, so I'm going to double up, and then also maybe invest in a Great Ballista once I have the lumber, and I probably want another sawmill soon to help facilitate added defenses.
What? You are gonna pay me for this, right?
At this point, I think this is all empty.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
let's patrol
do
here.
this.
And looking at the map, it actually makes sense to just wall this section, maybe. Well, it's kind of hard because it's all one of the challenges of the map is all these rounded track sections can't be walled up.
No, I'm just kidding.
But I'll try to figure out where I can wall. Like maybe wall here and here, and then all of this gets protected as a result. I think that's probably bang for the buck.
What do you want now?
I have only 3 days till next swarm though, so if I do this, I have to do this quick.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
And I'll have this group do one last
Gotcha.
double check
Okay, let's do
of
this.
zombies in this region, but I
Yes,
think
tell
I'm
me.
clear back
But be
there.
quick. My bow and arrows are ready.
Attention. Building
Intact.
completed.
That was a lot of Tesla towers.
Attention.
And I'm out of
Building
power.
completed.
Cheers.
You again. Great. Great idea.
Yep,
No,
this is
I'm
very
just
hard to
kidding.
defend because of all the stupid tracks. I
Gotcha.
kind of think that's the point, right? So I can double wall here. I think that's what I'd do. I might cut my losses and not try to go too far. I could double wall there. No, I'll push out. I'll take bigger risk, big rewards.
Oh, more ordnance. And you tell
This
my
was
bow
obviously
and
empty.
arrows are
They came
ready.
up dry. So, Soldier Center, rally here,
What? Are you sure?
and let's try to lock this whole sector down.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
You again. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I know I'm really close to the other gold mine, but I
Attention.
think it's just out of reach for the next swarm. I think pushing that far is folly. You know, too greedy,
You again.
dig too deep. You know the deal. The west walls, you are correct, are pretty weak. They could definitely need and use reinforcement, especially if the next attack is from the west.
What? Oh.
So, doing just
here
that.
we go again.
Thanks for identifying that. I appreciate
Great.
it.
What?
You have my
You're not
back.
gonna pay me for this, right?
I'm at now 8.5 hours, so you know, like fatigue is setting in, and my sharp eye and astute decision. Oh God, this is one gate. Ooh, ah. All right, fine.
And you task.
You can see why
Gotcha.
this map is like, oh yeah, it's hard to defend. It's like, yeah, no kidding, no kidding. This archer is not useful anymore. So go collect that gold. This archer, likewise, not useful anymore.
My bow and arrows are ready.
I'll leave the walls intact. Well, maybe not here, because these walls actually block market zones, where I can fit some extra housing if I got rid of them. But I'll have another layer of houses. Oh, that's outside the zone. I'll have another layer of houses, once, or layer of houses. Another layer of walls in a minute. Okay. That's the new tent. So we'll have backup wall here. That works. A sort of just in case, and then working on front wall. So this one will be a little bit easier to defend because it allows me to double up because of the straight section.
What?
The tricky part is, however, in this spot, because of the rails, it really has bad ballista line of sight. So that is a weakness of that spot.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Great.
Attention.
Whatever you say.
Building completed.
As long as you pay me. Are you sure? What do you want now? Oh,
Attention.
more orders.
Building completed.
What? Great.
Attention.
Yes.
Building completed.
Maybe if I go a little bit further, it'll be easier. But if I get attacked from the north, I'm screwed
Yeah.
because I have like no defenses to the north at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do is get at least a wall, and then see if there's like a more strategic spot for a wall.
Sounds interesting. It could be.
But any
worse.
wall is better than no wall.
Gotcha.
Because right now I'm
Are
working
there
with a
other
no wall.
units to bother?
There's at least some wall.
A new task. Oh, more orders. What do you want now? Yes. Straight to the heart.
So we'll see if there's a nice... Whoops, misclick. Oh god, I
You
hate when I
again.
do that.
Yes.
I mean attack the ground, not a specific unit. And
there we
if you
go
attack the
again.
specific unit, they all like dive to that unit in sort of a kamikaze lemming style. And it sucks. Scary. So yeah, the big weakness here is that the single gate that that I can't double up because of terrain limitations.
Better be good.
But it looks to me like this is the new bottleneck. So I am going to tower up here because this looks enclosed to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's enclosed.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes my life easier. So this is just a backup wall, in other words, and this is like a double backup wall. This is a weak spot, as I identified, because I really am not going to get a ballista worked in there very easily. So I'm going to have to be careful about that.
What do you want now? I hope you're not wasting my time.
The train has
Tell
arrived
me.
at the station.
But be quick.
It's an interesting map where, like,
Oh, here we go again.
where it's a little challenging to add more territory, but once you do, it's very lucrative because of how much land you can annex. Sort of like the last map, actually. There's a bit of a pattern there. So this northern section I haven't bothered to hunt yet, so I gotta add hunting cabins soon to it.
One. Great. You again.
And when I said there was Villages of Doom this way, it might not be that there's Villages of Doom, it just might be that it's map edge and that's where they're spawning. Same here.
What do you want now?
So I should be getting swarm alerts any minute now, because we're very, very close to swarm time.
You again.
Attention. Building completed.
And with that in mind, I am functionally not all that interested in actually having gates out to the edge of the map. Like, who needs them? So I'm going to replace the gates with walls, because walls are stronger. And this is also a map edge.
On their way.
So they're coming from the
They are
west.
approaching from the west.
I am definitely not ready for a western attack. It's either going to get here or here, but either way, it's a weak spot. So I'm going to try to reinforce it as quickly as I can. This is a little weird, putting ballista like outside of the walls like that. What I need to do back here is just like wall this up and send my archers down for added defense. So I'll leave a tower here and completely wall up behind them as soon as they're done killing the things that they're fighting. So the idea here is what I want to do is I want to double layer this up for more ballista. Get rid of this tower. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I need to get rid of this ballista too. Ouch. Ballista can't be next to one another, but I can fit more in if I space them out like that. That's better.
Roger that. You call that?
Let's have these archers pull back.
You are gonna pay me.
Guard the wall. Wall it up.
What do you
I'll leave
want
2
now?
vets in place
Roger
here, and everyone else will go support for the raid.
What?
You guys
You are gonna pay me for this,
head
right?
to the west. The other thing is obviously I have holes in my defense around here. Noted. Don't worry, I know. So they could come in from here, and that would suck, because this is going to be hard to guard because the rails are in the way. So I'll try to shove as many ballistas there as possible. I might also just... Oh! I don't know why I did that, because they have to be gates because of the stupid rails. Fark.
Oh, more orders.
But one way to get wood is this. These walls here, like, aren't protecting me from anything. So I'd rather just have the wood now, out of urgency. I'm also at my worker max, so I'm not going to be able to get more ballista. So let's get a... I don't know if a train's going to come in the next 6 hours. Probably not.
Aren't there other units to bother? Okay.
But I am scrambling to put some sort of semblance of a defense together in time.
You again.
Oh god, I need archers here now.
They are attacking.
Oh, we are going to get a train in time, but maybe not enough to your immigrants.
Attention. Building completed.
Yes, I got him. Sweet.
Attention. Building
That was
You're
clutch.
not wasting my time.
That allows me to get some more proper defenses. So this does not need to be a gate. I already have a gate to the west. Place with that walls. Sell some stone, sell some steel, buy some wood. The exchange rate is horrible, but the capitalists can't cut me a break even though a swarm is coming
The walls are under attack.
because
Other units to bother?
money is to be made.
Building completed.
And they are coming pretty much where I identified the weak spot is, which is here.
Yes.
Luckily, I've reinforced it, but there's not a lot of wiggle room because it's just tense there, right? So, like, if they make it through there, I'm screwed. I can pull these archers off because there's 2 ballista back there. 2 ballista's going to be able to handle whatever gets thrown that direction. This archer should not be pulled back, nor should this one. This actually might be... This is probably... Well, I don't know if that goes out to map edge. I'll have to explore that at some point.
Oh, more orders.
These archers obviously have to stay because that's a map edge.
Are there other units to bother?
So yeah, this is pretty much all I can do. And I'm just throwing... I wanted to get 1 more ballista in there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it wood-wise. Oh yeah, I can. I don't know if it will get built in time to be helpful, but I'll put it in anyway. And then buy a little bit more wood. Yeah, this is a poorly planned scrambled defense,
A new task.
if you will.
Are there other units
So I have
to
33
bother?
archers. That's not a bad amount.
Attention.
And triple
Building
gates and 4 ballista. If I
Okay,
am to survive,
let's do this.
I've done what I can.
Gotcha. Okay.
I just have to make sure not to misclick.
complete. They are
Kill
trying
him!
to break through.
Kill him! Alright, so it was that weak spot, and I'm really glad I reinforced it. I have it paused just to see if I can pull any more archers from anywhere, but I really don't think I can spare them.
Our defenses are being attacked.
The other thing is, given my previous near survives,
They are attacking the colony defenses.
I'm just going to add a little bit more walls. This won't do much, but it will help funnel the enemies away from the tents, which are the most vulnerable. Also, the next train might run these guys over. Like, I might get really lucky and they just get absolutely mowed over by the train. I don't know. It's not guaranteed to happen, but it could happen. I'm going to keep a pause for... Nope. No, we're good. I'm pretty much out of resources.
The walls are
So
under
pray for me.
attack.
I'm going to be ready.
You
Oh, they're already in there.
Buildings are being
what do
attacked.
you want now?
Attention. Building complete.
Sorry, Ballista. I built you only for you to fail. And I probably can't... Yeah, I can't afford that wall yet. There. Which is a weak point.
Oh, more orders. Roger that.
There goes that.
Great.
Our
Okay,
defenses are
roger
being
that.
attacked.
So this Ballista's probably going to go, but I think the rest will hold. Trains do not arrive during waves. Thanks for that.
Defenses.
TIL. But no, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Gotcha.
It wasn't elegant,
Yeah.
but it was successful. Yeah, these
Great.
all these rail tracks make decent defense legit challenging because of how annoying
You
their
want me to
locations
pay
are.
for this, right?
Oh, food.
Taste
I
my
want the
arrows.
food. So the other thing I should do is I have a gold mine that's just like sitting here unused,
You again.
and investing in farms, it's probably about time. I do have some untapped hunting cottage stuff back here, which I need to utilize. But we are definitely heading into the it's time to start farming territory as well.
Yeah.
I actually don't think that was that close. I mean, I had a lot of units to be able to throw at the horde, and I had these backliners as well.
Yes.
So it looked close, but like even if that wall fell, I'd still be able to hold for some time, I think.
Yeah. Are you sure? Roger that. Right.
But yeah, it was closer than I wanted it to be for sure. So it looks like this is definitely going to be the better spot to hold because this is a wide straight section or a long straight section.
Gotcha.
Way easier than this nonsense.
Are there other units to bother?
But I'm not pushing there just yet. I really want to get this gold mine.
What?
Yeah, if the wall fell, Soviet tactics. Exactly. You understand.
Okay, let's do this.
I mean, Soviet tactics sure beat
Test.
game fail, right?
What?
Between throw yourselves at the enemies or lose. I'm going to throw myself at the
What's up?
enemies.
Any infected around?
Because one is recoverable and the
Yes.
other is not.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Are you sure?
So this is a good bottleneck. Defend here, defend there,
What?
and defend this, maybe?
Okay. but
Because
it's
this
gonna
looks
cost you
hollow
double.
or empty or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
This looks like a void.
Gotcha. Okay. But it's gonna cost
And
you
then
double.
maybe push this wall down there,
You are gonna pay me
and that
for this,
is
right?
economical. So now all I really need is immigrants.
Gotcha. What?
So I can afford the Tesla towers and the... Oh god, timing! Go, 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 go! No, train, slow down! I'm gonna miss the immigration wave, that sucks.
Attention. Building completed.
I did?
The train has arrived at the station.
No, I didn't! Nice!
You are gonna pay me for this,
Oh,
right?
I keep getting lucky with that.
Sure? What?
Alright, so first things first, gold mine.
Oh, more orders.
Because that's a lot of free money to leave on the table if I don't grab it.
Yeah.
And then I'll start working to the next bottlenecks. So this bottleneck is going to be really easy to secure because it's really straight
New
tracks.
task. Yes.
Train tracks.
You again. Yeah.
Given that I'm doing a lot of cottages, I also want more timber. 18, that's pretty good. Oh, I'm out of energy. Yep, well, we can fix that.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention.
Oh,
Building
here we
completed.
go again. Yes.
Oh, unutilized fishing. Derp. Oh no, I'm already getting... No, I already did it. I thought it was unutilized, but I have that one there.
A new task.
And as soon as that mill is done, I'll get the quarry here,
You again.
hitting that gold
Are
mine.
you sure?
What are those black areas that do not look like map tile? Like this? This is like craggy stone, impassable. Craggy stone.
Attention.
Are you
Building
sure?
completed.
So here's the thing. I don't think it makes sense to wall here
What's up?
I'll just wall at
Any
the map
infected
edge.
around?
to be able to annex this gold mine. We're gonna make big moves now.
What? Great.
Big moves.
The train has arrived at the station.
A new task. You are gonna pay me for this, right? Okay. Yes. Great. Are you sure? Gotcha.
Come on.
Attention. Building completed.
This better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
So this is just like a backup wall. I intend for this area to be added to the base, this area. But
What?
a backup wall is
You
going to
are
make it
gonna
easier
pay
to
for this,
look,
right?
to just guard the back of the
Oh.
my
more
expansion
orders.
while I push. And it
Rhadamant.
only cost me a little bit of wood, so it's not a big deal. Speaking of wood, adding more pup. And now my food is 0, but I have a bunch of fishing that is about to come in. And with it, I'll pair with some honey. And I eventually do plan on adding farming, but I don't need to do that right now.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Okay. Yes.
And yeah, centering my defenses around where there is not tracks is gonna be the best. Does this terminate?
Building completed.
Oh no, that's map edge,
Attention.
I think.
Building completed.
I don't know which. Either way, I'm heading that direction. So I have the gold mine. Yep. And we'll start pushing to this other gold mine.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
And then push south for a wall. So I have to do this before day 67. I'm on track for that, I think. I'm almost at my like food, or my pop requirement. That person is pointless. That tower does not need to be built.
What?
Okay, yeah, this goes to map edge for sure. So wherever it bottles the closest. Hey, Kilgore, thanks for the gift of subs, dude. Cheers. So put our walls in maybe around here, and just stack it full of ballistae.
Oh, more orders.
The train has arrived
Are
at the
you sure?
station.
You again? Yeah. It's better than good.
Building
Sounds
completed.
interesting. It could be worse. Are you sure?
Am I watching the?
Gotcha.
No, I
Are you
don't.
sure? Gotcha.
I'm not a Squadron 42
Okay,
person.
Let's do this. Oh,
I don't own
Gotcha.
Star Citizen
Roger that.
Attention.
or have any
Building
interest in it.
completed.
I generally as a rule of
You
thumb,
again.
I don't even bother with trailers or any hype before the released product. I like make kind of a point not to care, because then I can't be disappointed.
It's better than good.
This was a habit I've learned as a result of like backing a or I don't want to use the term, but I think it's appropriate. Fanboying over like MMORPGs. I had a long history of like being interested in MMORPGs before they released, and then just them being epic doozy floppers, where like they're just the worst games ever. So now, like, I really do make a conscious effort to just not give a F about a game until it's released.
Yeah.
Take a look at its like day one release ratings, and then if it sucks, whatever. I didn't invest a penny. I don't pre-order games. You know, just because games have been less and less and less reliable
You
now
are gonna pay me for
as of
this,
late.
right?
So it's a pretty healthy mindset. Don't sink money into a product that I can't play yet.
Attention. Building
A new
completed.
task.
So like, I don't even own Starfield. I don't own Diablo 4.
Sounds interesting.
I don't own
Could
any
be
of those
worse.
like new AAA titles. One can make the argument that Squadron 42 is not a AAA title. I believe it, but sure, they've been also backed like $600 million. So
Attention.
although
Building
it might be
completed.
not a AAA title studio, they are funded like they are one. But the success or failure of that game, like, you know, if it's good, you know, maybe I'll check it out. But I ain't got too much time or interest at the moment.
You again.
All right, so there's my southern wall. I do have a pretty strong economy, so I am going to back this wall up with ballista. And then start working
Gotcha.
to add.
Yes.
This is my
Okay.
external new bottleneck. Also,
What do you want now?
grab the gold and build the mine. I'll do the mine after the gold. Wood production is low. You are right, and I've been systematically adding the sawmills as I,
Aren't there
you know,
other units to buy?
as I've expanded, and I'll continue to do that.
You again. Yes.
And then the other one is labor. I have a labor bottleneck, so I will be solving the labor bottleneck as well.
You again.
Luckily, the wood bottleneck can be kind of solved inefficiently with just like me throwing money at the markets.
The train has arrived at the station.
It's a bad way to do it, but it does work.
Oh, here we go again. Sounds
So then my next
interesting.
wall is going to be here and here. Trying to fit as many ballista into this sort of area as possible.
Attention. Building completed.
Unfortunately, I missed that immigration wave. So now I'm sort of stuck until more immigrants come.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
What do you want now? Gotcha. Okay.
So let's make sure the next immigrant wave is a massive one. Buy wood and build cottages. Until we're out of food.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
You again.
Attention. Building completed.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Attention.
Great.
Building
Yes.
completed.
I'll kill everything in here and then just patrol. Oh, here we go. Here's the big immigration wave.
Attention.
This will be
Building
nice.
completed.
It might be time to invest in farms as well. And you're right, more sawmills too. Maybe a warehouse, you know. There's a lot I could
Train
do.
has arrived at the station.
12, can I beat that? I'll settle for 12. I'll put maybe a 12 in here once I secure this area.
A new task.
Attention. Building completed.
You again. What?
So as far as I know,
For this, right? Gotcha.
this
Great.
area is
Gotcha.
clear. Everything in here, I just don't have vision or towers for it, but
Okay.
I will attack move around it to make sure it is clear. And I'm racing to move the
Attention.
Teslas
Building
out
completed.
to cover the area.
Attention.
There's an 18, and this one's going to be huge once I can stick that in too. So I think, yeah, the wall, the big wall is going to be here. Multi-layered. To be able to defend against many a wave. And then I need to start investing in layered ballistae out back. And very soon it will be time. I've been hesitant to do it, but very soon it will be time to just like bite the bullet and start doing farm clusters. I've just been able to get away with not doing that because of all this new wood that I can hunt around as well.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yep. All right. My resources are completely full, which is not good to do, honestly. So I will start doing farms. It's time. So this warehouse covers... Oh, you know, if I could get the warehouse to cover the gold mines, that would be pretty awesome. So I'm going to have this warehouse cover the gold mines instead of the sawmills.
Attention. Building complete.
And I think I could probably put one more farm in there for super good food. And then not really have to worry about food for a long time.
You again.
Attention. Building completed.
Alright, so next swarm is in 5 days. That's a decent amount of time to prepare. I hope. So I think I'll do a double wall and a single wall. And there's just like layers and layers and layers of stuff. And then over here it can just be like actual walls and not, or gates rather, but
Attention.
yeah, that's the
Building
plan.
completed.
And I'll continue if there's space for more high yield. There'll be a super high yield here as soon as this is built.
Attention.
But yeah, I need more
Building
wood.
completed.
Even though my income is 119, that's a lot.
Attention.
But I'm using it like crazy.
Building completed.
And then yes, the last gold mine I'll tap in a minute. Done. And then there was also stone. Although I don't really need stone because I don't have the tech for stone walls, so I don't really have and I don't have the tech for stone houses, so I don't really need a high income of stone. It would make sense to like build this anyway, just for the income. But it's not really all that necessary in the big scheme of things. All right. Power is needed. You are right about that too. This is what I would consider like the big expansion phase, where I have a huge swath of the map, but I'm just not exploiting it well for its resources. And now that the farms are coming in,
Attention. Building
yup,
completed.
that's food. That and once the warehouse comes in, the food will like that's a ridiculous amount of food. Just expanding my population as much as it can go to build up the most amount of profit and labor and work.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Better be good.
This is a pretty good wall.
What's up? Any
Building
infected
I like it.
around? This better be good.
The other question I had was, is this pocket
Sounds
go out to map
interesting.
edge or not?
It could be
Because if it
worse.
doesn't, I don't really need these defenses there. So I'll check that now. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss this immigration wave. But I'll hit the next one.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
So there's not really anything defending over here. I have not yet put ballista in there, but I will in a minute.
Attention.
Oh,
Building completed.
yeah, that tower blocks it. I literally can't get out there then. All right, let's see.
Yes.
Is this empty or is this... Yeah, this is empty, I think.
What do you want now? Great.
Cool. I'm already hit the pop requirement, so now I just need to hit the gold requirement, and that's actually really easy to do because I'm like next to it.
This better be
As soon
good.
as I get immigrants, I think I win. I don't think the other requirement of I don't need to like survive all the swarms.
Oh, more.
So next train, I win as far as I know. In fact, I could probably game it and just like delete stuff I don't need. Yep, I could. Sweet. Done. Delete to ballista and win. A weird way to win. Thank you for tuning in to They Are Billions, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 29 as part of a miniseries marathon. Because this was part of a miniseries marathon, feedback cannot be incorporated, so there's no need to include it in the comments. But if you have any questions, you may feel free to include those instead. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord and become more involved, a link to that can be found in the description of this video or at Rhadamant.com as well. If you would like to support me more directly as a content creator, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing this content with your friends, or even perhaps becoming a Patreon patron. Link can be found below. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow survivors of the apocalypse.